Dominating.
All right, we are in finally, and it is the final three teams to carry out the match two battle here. Batty Boys will be 5 eliminations and a single player. Bentley will be 9 eliminations and a duo. While Disney is running it down this game, coming in with 20 eliminations to themselves. This definitely is just going to be the Disney game here. They are running everyone down, and they have. It's not even close to anything but a Disney matchup here. With 5 players left in the lobby, Dr. Martin gets eliminated by the Donya. He gets the first knock, but he is getting eliminated. 23 eliminations. It's the first thing the chat sees as Disney will be taking map 2 victory. 5860 damage and 7 eliminations. LZ will be the MVP for his team as they take the second match. Do not go anywhere. What we missed in the first one was Next Esports taking a map 1 victory. We will be right back shortly. We will be right back shortly with the third map. Almost halfway through the day. There's a lot of issues on the technical side from the host there, but we are back in, and I will keep you entertained through the entirety of the remainder of the 4 games that will be played today. back in with the third match for today, halfway through the day. For me, second game for you guys. Actually, first game for you guys. But let's not make sure. We still have 4 games to go. This is one of them, so we still have 3 games after this. It's 12 teams and 48 players left in this match. STX Zeus will be the first man to be getting eliminated in the entire lobby. Two games so far. We had Next Esports win the first match with 11 eliminations. Second game was just went with 23 eliminations to Disney. One team has been fully eliminated. ANS were doing pretty solidly in the first match, actually. They did end third place with 12 eliminations. Two minutes into the game, 11 teams and 41 players to go. Alright, let's try to keep you fully engaged, because I did promise to keep you engaged throughout the entirety of what's left. 2 minutes in, one team has been fully eliminated. That was rather interesting, especially because it seemed like ANS. We saw them doing pretty solidly in the first and second game. I saw them doing solidly in the first and second game. So it's a shock to me that they got eliminated early here. But I think they managed to pick up an elimination at all, to be honest. So that is definitely going to hurt their standing, especially because this is the final. There's nothing left after today, so they need to lock in and get as many eliminations as they possibly can in the remainder of the 2 games, because they are done for half a day already. Then Esports will they be able to score victories? We saw them go from 5th, and I keep saying we both watched the game. Anyway, I saw them go from 5th place in the first match all the way to 2nd in this last game. They're definitely climbing up on the leaderboard, but is it enough? He gets the first knock. They will be getting a knockback, going knock for knock here. Then Esports might be getting eliminated here. It's not looking good. At least it's the last man standing. Will not forget the entirety of Just Try. Does he sneak the revive? He does not, and he will be getting shot down rather early. Pretty smart play coming in from Next Esports there. Put a turret just by the buy point there to surprise anyone that goes for a res there. 2 teams have been eliminated rather early. 5 minutes into the game, it is still 10 teams and 35 players left to go in this matchup. Who comes out on top is a question that is not quite easy to answer, because we're seeing teams just shake up everything now. Is Disney going to, however, Disney is the team we need to look out for, because they're running the most eliminations from a single team in a single match at 23 points from KP alone, with 12 for first place. Still, that's 35 points from a single match. They're definitely leading the lobby right now. Are they going to be able to maintain that momentum, or will they be getting shut down in the process of trying to stay relevant here? Three teams eliminated. CP0 getting eliminated as well. It is 9 teams and 29 players left to go. 6 minutes into the game. RS will be taking major damage here as they've lost a single player already. Kelder is down, but he will be coming back into the game. Next, esports are trying so hard to get this man eliminated. Not the man, the whole team actually. Because Lokizada pushed straight in without regard for the fact that it is a full squad he's going up against. RS Esports not completely backing out. Actually, I'm just looking at this 8 eliminations to next esports. That's actually not insane numbers, but this early in the game, it's giving very much like they will be able to put up 20 if they keep going with the same momentum. They just picked up the 9th elimination here, but they're choosing to do a zone battle. That never really bodes well for anyone involved there. He will be getting a knock. Does he have a nade to finish it off? No nade. Unlucky for him there. But he did buy his team just enough time to get out of the sniper's range of fire, because he did put the sniper on his knees.
Triple kill.
JT sitting with 11 elimination. Another team we need to look out for because they seem to be doing pretty solidly in this third match. Halfway through the day, are they going to pick up those eliminations? Because JT is a team that usually just catapults themselves into the top 3. Like usually when we get to the end of the game, they like, how is JT up there? But they slowly and surely just pick up eliminations. They might not get as much wins, but they slowly definitely pick up a lot of eliminations. Another team will be back in the dust. It is 8 teams and 26 players left in this game. 13 eliminations to the JT squad here. He knows someone's here. It's not make sure for Henry. If Sneezer is eliminated, he will be getting shut down. Even 7 teams, 14 eliminations for JT. Is Disney still in the game? Medellin will be sitting with 12 eliminations as well. Another team we need to look out for, because Medellin is a pretty solid team. RS down to a single player. Disney don't seem to be anywhere left in this lobby. Next esports with 10. They will be picking up one from the Medellin team. Out esports with 5 Monarchs of Gaming. CK Grim, the last player standing for their team now. Lucky Zen will be getting put down on lock point, putting 15 eliminations to JT. Is JT going to be able to drop that 20 that I'm expecting him to be able to drop? Batty Boys, however, will be down to their last man, BB Capone. He's not making it out of this one as he has the entirety of next esports pushing straight at him here, putting them onto 15 eliminations as well. Lacha is the last man standing for the Medellin team. He is standing there with a dream of success. There's only a treatment gun on top of a silo. He has been spotted already. Two teams currently sitting with 15. Oh, one team with 15, one team with 16 eliminations. But two teams sitting with very close to 20 eliminations in this matchup. Who comes out with the victory between these two teams? Or will it be one of the... Not this one. Not this one. He's sitting with 13 eliminations actually. But will it be Isle Esports be able to throw a wrench in their plans? Somehow manage to come out with the victory here. The currently is not looking good for Isle Esports. They're currently caught between two teams. Next esports are just going to easily get cleanups here. $20 eliminations for the JT squad here. Going up against next immediately as they came in to clean up what's left of Isle Esports, of JT, as JT just took out the entirety of Isle Esports. But it doesn't seem to be going their way right about now. They will lose Ezio, they will lose Snipe. They might lose Royal shortly, actually. Ledex is down. Royal, the last one standing. Royal is eliminated. 24 eliminations. They have set a new kill record for the day. One man. What? Unlucky for him. If it didn't blow up against him, he would have gotten eliminated. But 8 eliminations for Try Midnight, as JT will set the kill record for the day at 24 eliminations. Impressive numbers coming in from JT. This is 36 points from a single matchup because it's 12 points for a booyah, then each kill comes to a single point. Who comes? It's the game. The table is shifting very quickly. Who comes out with the victory is still yet to be decided. Do not go anywhere as we head straight into the second half of the day. The final 3 games that will be played to decide who is the king of the King's Cup for game brought to you by Gmply Esports. Heading straight into the third match for today, it looks like Next Esports will be getting taken down by Maryland. Maryland have lost a single player already. We loaded in with 48 players and 4 players already eliminated. Oof. Oof. Drax almost got put down by the steps here, but unlucky for Flight. He gets one but not the other here. A minute into the game, still 12 teams and 44 players left to go. It's amazing how we didn't really see much from Disney in the last game, actually. All we saw when we noticed was that they'd been eliminated already. It seems it is still 3 minutes into the game. 12 teams and 44 players left to go. CP0 might be getting eliminated here. Koala, oh, they're not eliminated, but Koala will be put out. It's still 43 players. The game Purgatory progresses rather slowly, to be honest. If you've been watching my stream, if you've been watching my commentary for a long time, you know Purgatory is my least favorite map to commentate on. Because it takes so long. There's not really that much fighting, so maybe the third or fourth zone actually. 12 teams, 45 players left to go in this matchup. Who comes out with the victory? It's a question that is still quite open. But it looks like Maryland will be losing one player actually. RS will pick up elimination. We haven't really seen RS do that much, to be honest. In the last 4 games actually, in the last 3 games actually, they haven't really made it to that top 6. They've been getting not decent eliminations. They've been getting maybe a couple of eliminations, but they've also been getting inadvertently shut down rather early by other teams. Is this going to be the game where they show their skill? Because most teams that underperform in other maps tend to perform really well when it comes to Purgatory. There's just something about the map. I think maybe it's because of the size, or the fact that every team survivability just goes a lot higher in this match. It's a lot easier to escape on Purgatory than it is on any other map actually. But Loki Zara will be getting put down by CP0 Sasu. Did I just read that wrong? Are they going to get eliminated here? What is Purgatory have in store for us? RS will take a lot out from RS will have a lot of their teammates eliminated right about. Nice in the last one. Seems like he might be the last man standing. He is the last man standing. Not looking make sure for him here. He's so unlucky, bruh. He's actually rather lucky, to be honest. Would have gotten that team eliminated. He had a chance to get that team eliminated. But RS will, by the breath of a hair, survive and have one man come back in the game here. Pero he's landing straight on Kozak from the ANS team. And ANS have been doing pretty decently when it comes to elimination. Not much in placement, but in eliminations they are still yet to have a bad game actually. Because I think both games, last 3 games, they've gone double digit in every single match. I'm not sure. The third game might just be escaping from me. So far, no team has been eliminated. I do predict we're gonna see a team wipe maybe when it comes to game 3 or towards match third ring, or probably towards the end of the second ring. And the second ring up, actually, we have a first team eliminated. RS will be the first team to be getting put down. Kozak still the last man standing for his team. I thought he got one of his teammates back. But it seems that was very short-lived. But he will be trying to get his teammates back in yet again now. With the revive point, he sees the coins, but he doesn't want to take chances of sitting on the revive point, and then it closes, and the coins are not enough to get his teammates back. What is taking a bit of damage when you have 6 medkits? If you could get a whole team back in the game. Our Esports will be the second team to be getting eliminated. Our Esports actually are not having the best games today. They loaded in the first match with 3 players. They loaded in the second match with a full stack, but they got eliminated rather early. In both games, did not pick up as many eliminations. The third match was as unremarkable as the first and second. Do they have a chance of making it to the top 3? Because I think the top 3 are the ones going to get paid in this tournament. Everyone wants a piece of that prize money. Are they going to be able to make it in there? Absolutely overwhelming Netherlands. It's not looking good for the Netherlands team right about now. They managed to get one knocked, but they are down to a single player. Grim is the last in standing. He will be getting eliminated. JT will absolutely and categorically run down the Netherlands team. They didn't really give them a chance to fight back. They didn't lose a single player. I think they only had 1 player knocked actually in the entirety of their fight. But so far, a quarter of the lobby has been eliminated. It is 19 and 33 players left to go. 10 minutes deep into the game. It took us 10 minutes for a quarter of the lobby to be eliminated. This is going to take... I don't think it's going to take longer. This is just what I call the purgatory effect. Where no matter how quickly we have a team get eliminated on any other map, as soon as you get to purgatory, it takes long for the first team to be getting eliminated. However, it is still 18 and 31 players going in this lobby. Batty Boys will be down by 2 players. It's not looking good for them here. Next Esports also still picking up eliminations. Next Esports, despite the fact that they weren't able to secure the victory in the last game, they still put up pretty solid numbers when it came to eliminations actually. And good placement.
Quadra kill. "13 minutes into game, still 8 teams and 23 players left to go. Batty Boys will be down to the Doctor here. It doesn't seem like Doctor has enough medicine to get his teammates back into the game because he's currently getting chased down and it doesn't seem like he will be surviving it this time. So Rockwell, what is you adding your stew? SDX will be getting Doctor back to the lobby. It is now 7 teams with 19 players left to go. Vent Esports, they've been doing pretty The first game they went 5th, second game they went 2nd, third game they went 11th, but in all 3 encounters they haven't put up that much eliminations. Is this an off season for Vent, or are the new takers finally taking away from the from the old takers? Double kill.
Final 4 teams will be Vent Esports. Next team is Just Try and SPS. They keep sitting with 10 eliminations. They're leading the fray low when it comes to eliminations in this matchup. Could this be their second map for the day? "15 minutes into the game, it is 14 and 12 players left to go. Try Windy will be going down by Lerek. Midnight will be getting down and out by DJ.
JT are suddenly down to just
Dominating.
2 players. With 12 eliminations, it is still solid numbers coming in from them here. Can he get a knock? He will get the knock, and he will be getting the confirm, putting them up to 13 eliminations. I think he might be in for a bit of trouble here. He makes it out surprisingly and forces it into a one-way up those steps. Prince trying to finish an elimination onto Senzo. Sneaky will pick up that elimination, will get the elimination. The knock-in actually, not the elimination yet. Unlucky. He will get the elimination. Unlucky for him there. Penny the last man standing, going up against the 1v2 against the rest of JT. Is this it for Henry? Is it over for Prince Henry here? Henry getting absolutely dogged on here. It is elimination season here. Elimination event equals Habib will go down, hide the last man standing. Booty able to make it to get his teammate back in the game. He will pick up an elimination, however, going for the limp over his teammate is still a valid decision, especially in this scenario here. With 6 eliminations, Vent are fighting for their life here. And Hydra will be getting eliminated. 16 eliminations to JT. Are they about to bag a second victory? Or can Ezio clutch up by clutching the 1v2 here? Another map completed. 59-22 damage. Try Sneaky is your MVP yet again, as JT will be bagging map for victory and taking their second map for today. This is seeming to be a JT sweep today, but it's still way too early to predict what team is coming out on top at the end of the day. We still have 2 more matches to go. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back shortly with the 5th map for today. Second half seems to be heating up as the players are really trying to turn things around, but JT started turning things around when it came to the 3rd match. Be right back rather shortly. Back in with the fifth map for today. I almost said fourth, but it is match 5 actually. We will be ending very, very shortly. 15-minute into the game, 12 teams and 48 players will be going in. It looks like Disney will be picking up eliminations. They seem to have woken up here. The Monarchs of Gaming are also picking up not very decent eliminations here. JT will lose one of their teammates here. Event Esports in an early battle here. It's looking pretty grim for them actually. As they've lost one, they will lose a second. It's down to just Lio and Habib. Habib might be the only real chance of getting out of here because it doesn't seem like Lio will be making it out. He tried to go be a hero. One team has been, and CP0 got eliminated. Wow, they got deleted. Disney will be sitting with a squad website. I think we found the CP0 eliminators here. 2 minutes into the game, it is 11 teams and 40 players to go. It is still anyone's game in this lobby. I feel like the teams need to focus on beating a team like JT. It's not what I should be thinking as a caster, but it's what I would be thinking if I was competing in this lobby. And that is how I became a caster, because I didn't compete, but I played a lot of the game. So if you want to be a caster, just reach out to someone and ask them to pay the cost. Anyways, 11 teams left in this lobby. It is very, it's looking good for RS Esports because we haven't seen them make it to the top 6 yet, but they will be picking up an elimination on IL Esports. Two underperforming teams today going up against each other. Is this the matchup? Because usually when it gets to the end, we have a lot of the teams show up, mostly because the teams that are guaranteed that they've won, they tend to not take the last few games seriously. But some teams actually use that to their advantage and just pick up a lot of eliminations and get really high on the leaderboard here. Our esports seems to be picking up those eliminations as they will have Kelda and Nice down and out
Triple kill
for this matchup. ANS, also a team that did pretty solidly in the first few games, then since 3 and 4 they haven't really been as remarkable. What, Merlin seems to be picking up nice eliminations on the Disney team actually. Blend Esports down to 2 players, not looking very great, but they will be getting a third back shortly. Medley will be sitting with 9 eliminations. Sorry, I said 9. 5 eliminations. So currently taking up against the over 9. RB then will be getting eliminated. Disney is down to just a speed though. The match is progressing rather slowly, but unlike Purgatory, if we didn't have to wait 10 minutes to get a team elimination, we got a team elimination rather early. BB Capone getting shut down by Melon. Looks in. But he will be brought back rather quickly, actually. Doctor seems to be... Okay, he's back. I thought he was disconnected, but he is back. Almost every team running with a full stack. This really going down. Medicine keeps getting down as well, or it looks goes down as well. Looks gets picked up as they traded with Dion here.
Unstoppable!
Despato, however, was very successful in getting back the Disney team. Is Disney going to be able to show up like they did in the game where they dropped 23, or was that just a fluke? Batty Boys might just be getting eliminated. Doctor will be getting shut down as he tried. He really did try to launch away for his team here. But Medellin will be sitting with 11 eliminations. They might be setting the pace to go for a 20 of their own in this game.